Hey y'all, so today I'm gonna unbox a HelloFresh delivery. It's the third box that we got. This will probably be my last, and I'll go over why in just a minute, but I figured let's see how this one looks before I ultimately make that decision. But okay, so the first thing that I found is got some codes for basically your first box delivery, and that's how I got started. Is I got a referral code from a friend, and when you get $70 worth of food, that's definitely worth your time. So it looks like I've got 3 of those. So I'll see if anybody wants those. First come, first serve. Let me know. It's definitely kind of fun to like get the delivery, especially if your kid's with you. They're like, "Oh, what did we get?" So my son was with me when I got my first 2 boxes, and he said, "Let's see what's in there." So he really enjoyed that. And again, if you have little kids, it's kind of fun because they feel like they get a present, and it's just food, but that's okay. There's also a coupon in here for this brand Kodiak cakes. They're these protein-packed, well, I've actually tried these before. There's like waffles and pancake mix and stuff, and it's got a lot of extra protein in it. And I get those sometimes for my son. I used to make my own, but you know, sometimes having something on hand is kind of nice. Okay, next we got a little something extra, and it is 50% off your first wine box. My husband and I did the math, because we're really big about dollars and cents right now, and this was not a good idea for us. And we've also heard things like, you know, people generally have an idea of what kind of wine they like, and you just really don't know what you're going to get with these. So not for us, but maybe for some other people. And then there's also something for Grove Collaborative, which they do a lot of household products, cleaners and everything, and I've used some of their products before. I don't know, I'll look at that later. Okay, now we got our 2 recipe cards for our meals. So one of the issues that I've had in the past with HelloFresh is I got the wrong recipe card, which is not a huge deal because you can get the recipes online, you know, download the PDF and print it, or just view it, you know, on your iPad or whatever while you're cooking. So that's not a big deal, but these recipe cards are nice if you did end up liking the recipe, and then you have it in this nice little handy thing, because again, once you have the recipe, you can just generally make these on your own. Some of the recipes I've gotten in the past have their own spice mix, so you wouldn't have that if you were trying to recreate one of the wet recipes, but you can look at what's included in their spice mix and kind of figure it out. But that's ultimately what it's boiling down to so far with us, and why we're not going to probably continue delivery with these, because I know I can get more food for less money when I go do the grocery shopping myself. But for us right now, where we are in our life, it's about saving money, and this doesn't really save you money. Okay, there's other issues I have with these delivery services that I'll get to in a second. But they gave me a free sample of the Kodiak cakes, Power Cakes, Flapjack and Waffle Mix. So that's kind of cool. I've never gotten a free sample of a product before in a box, so that's nice. All right. So first package for meatloaf balsamico. So again, it's they portion out the ingredients into these bags for you, which again is kind of nice. But let's see. We got our Italian parsley. That looks good. We got some green beans. I'll just go ahead and say this is my other issue with these delivery services, and I think some are different, but with HelloFresh, everything comes in its own little package, so there's a lot of waste. I mean, 2 packages here for green beans. The sweet potato, like the produce is just loose in here, so I like that, but then, okay, so there's honey in a little package, raw almonds in a little package. So there's just like a lot of waste, which again, if you're buying your own ingredients at the grocery store, you won't have that. And so with me trying to cut back on our waste in our house, like this is going the opposite direction totally. So that's another big reason I'm not a huge fan of these boxes. Look at this little bottle of balsamic vinegar though. That's cute. Okay, but yeah, all the ingredients in here look good. That was my other issue is, here's a little package of garlic cloves, and the one that I got last week, or whenever my last box was, it actually had mold on it, so that was kind of gross. But I did contact them, and they can't fix the issue right then because you already have the food and all that, but they did credit my account, which is why I went ahead and got a third box, is to use those credits up. So they did make an effort to make it right, and I think that, I don't know if that was the sweet potatoes that I got also last time. They looked old, and these look great. My first box looked great too, so I don't know if that was just kind of a fluke that I got kind of funky looking produce. Again, like ketchup packages, so much waste. I really don't like that aspect of the HelloFresh, but again, it's everything else looks good. So they have like all of the ingredients for the recipe in this bag, and then the meat is in a separate location. So that's, well, let's go ahead and look at this other one real fast. So we got the green onions, pretty zucchini, some carrots, and again another little cute bottle of this one is white wine vinegar, and some ginger. It looks a little dry, but overall fine. Little sriracha packets. I guess that's another thing, like I have sriracha, I have ketchup, and I guess that'd be cool if when you select your recipes, when you view the ingredients, you could say, oh, I don't need this, because I already have it. So that would be kind of cool also, if they allowed you to customize, which again, I've heard some other food delivery services allow, but HelloFresh doesn't. And this is the only one I've tried, so. There's a package of rice, sesame oil. Anyway. So yeah, that all looks good. All right, last we've got our packages of ground pork and ground beef. And I think those are separate just in case they leaked, but I've never had any of these bags leak. So yeah, again, this time the produce all looks good. So that complaint, I think, that I have about them of like not really knowing the quality that you're getting, I think maybe that box that I got was just maybe a fluke. But again, that's something that you run the risk of when you use one of these services, is you can't pick out your own produce and all that. So I think price-wise, it doesn't really make sense. Quality, again, being able to see it, and then just the waste of all the little packages and cute little bottles of stuff like that. Like it's a lot of waste. So for my family, it's not the best choice. And now that I've used up my credits that I had on my account, I don't think I will be ordering from HelloFresh again. Again, it's kind of fun to like get the delivery and unbox it with your kids and everything, but with all the other factors that you take into account, it's just not really worth it. I might try some other ones just to see if there's like a difference in the packaging. So there's less waste on that. And then, but again, for my family right now, we're worried about dollars and cents. So that's what, if I go and get my own produce and stuff for recipes, if it comes down to about the same, then I might use one of those just for like, change it up at home with recipes and everything. But for us, HelloFresh is not the answer. And again, I've got these 3 coupons for people to get their first box free. And again, $70 worth of food is not worth ignoring. So if you want one, let me know. First come, first serve. And I will send you one of those codes. And that's all I got to say. So again, let me know if you have a different recommendation on a food delivery service. For us, the price is a big issue. And then also the packaging is an issue. So if you have a different recommendation, let me know. And thanks for watching. Bye.